What's up, y'all? Capone Tony here, and I'm going to run through the new event for the, the battle ranking event, the Fury of Lightning and Wind. This is kind of just like a new take on the dungeon ranking in a way, except we're just kind of just doing one key battle and just trying to do the best we can on this one battle, where we can actually set the actual parameters and the buffs and the debuffs in the battle itself. So essentially, you kind of just have to start out with like a trial run. And this is like pretty straightforward. It kind of sets the parameters for you, and then you kind of just knock that out. And then the free challenge is where we kind of go for our high score. So you have two options here. You can go for Armored Scorpion, or you could go for the Wu Tai I. So for me personally, and I think probably a lot of people in general, it's probably more beneficial to go for the high score when it comes to the Wu Tai I. Because this one is focused on mostly having a really good physical damage dealing team. The Quake aspect of it is probably not as big a deal as you might think. I do all my damage in this battle with just non-elemental damage. This battle with the Armored Scorpion, it'll probably be more beneficial for you to have a full magic team. And yeah, and it's also beneficial to have a water magic damage dealer. So if you have Bunny Tifa, or honestly the new Tifa that can, from the new banner, that's honestly very good too. I don't have either of those, so I have to just kind of just make a very good Sephiroth and just have two other characters that support him and to kill this Scorpion as fast as I can. So, but I'm going to show you both ways I tackle this. Honestly, I do the best easily against Wu Tai I, like I said. But I'll show you what team I put together for Armored Scorpion as well. And also just more of an overview for this event. Since this is brand new, just like the dungeon ranking, it has like the top whatever to get all these rewards. I'm currently at 11th place, but now they have a cumulative points reward. So honestly, if you just keep grinding this event or grinding the same battle over and over, you'll eventually hit that cumulative 1.5 million score and be able to get all these materials. So I mean, I'm already at 2.5 million. There's still like 5 days left in the event. So and then there's a stage level rewards where you get level 130. You'll be able to get everything in here. I've completed up to 128 so far, and I'll probably complete 130 eventually. It's just I'm not really banging my head over it. Yeah, so you get a ton of rewards here. Pretty much what you want to at least aim for, I would say, is top. I would say top 110 because the mithril ingots are very valuable. But if you can't do that, then I would say top 100 or stage 100 at least. But all right, let's get into this battle. So I'm going to show you exactly how I do this battle and how I am currently ranked 11th. I actually was ranked 9th yesterday, and 11th is honestly probably the best I can do because everyone that's ahead of me is, I think, whales. Like their max power is way above me, like 500,000, but everyone else is like 700,000. So 773. So my max power is 370. So yeah, everyone else is way ahead of me. I'm not a free-to-play player, but I am just pretty much just a, I'd say a light spender. I just do season pass, and I haven't even gotten all the season passes. So, all right, let's get into it now. Let's go to my team that I set up for this. So I call this team Earth. What I like here is to have Matt or Barrett, someone that can buff your physical defense for the whole party, because the first hit that you're going to deal with is going to do a lot of damage. So you're going to want to take as little damage as you can because that does affect your overall score. Other than that, just put your best 2 DPSs to do the damage in this fight. I like my Zidane Cloud and I like my Cowgirl Tifa. Cowgirl Tifa is the one I put everything I put everything I could into her. I want her to do the biggest hit in this whole fight because you get rewarded based on the biggest max hit you have in this fight too. So that is very important. But yeah, whatever you have, your best 2 physical DPSs. And why I say physical, because for the battle effects, you get heavily nerfed when it comes to ally magic attack. Actually, which one am I on right now? This is the daily, right? I'm going to go switch to this one. So for this, I have it set to level 125. So 125 out of 130. So you get heavily debuffed for magic attack for this event. So if I bring all physical damage dealers, this debuff here has no effect on me. So it's just essentially a free stage 7 boost, right? So, but the key thing here is I max out everything. I max out every single thing to its limit. And then I leave P-Def and M-Def to default. And that only just reduces my stage level by 5. The reason I do this is because, one, I clear the battle much quicker, so that's helpful. I mean, that's helpful for the overall score. 2, I reach my max one-hit damage. It'll be much higher when the defense of the enemy is decreased. So 2 reasons why I pick this specific setup. But yeah, if you cannot complete this specific setup though, then just tweak it a little bit. Tweak the P attack of the enemies a little bit. Tweak the overall boss HP. Whatever works best for your account. But anyway, I will show you my run real quick and how I achieved 11th place. Just gonna run through this step by step. Alright, so what I like to start out with, I'm going to put this on manual. For Tifa, we're going to buff up with No Mercy, so it's going to be 3 tiers up. And then for Matt, we are going to run Recovery Circle because we're going to buff up our physical defense. So we won't take as much damage here when we take this big hit here. There you go. Now we're going to go back to Tifa. We're going to quickly go back into this. We're going to wait till the bar fills up. There we go. Then we're just going to Zing and Fist. Spam Zing and Fist. Cloud's just going to spam his attack. And then that's pretty much it. Just going to keep spamming Zing and Fist. And Cloud's going to keep spamming his non-elemental damage. And that's it. Done. And then what you want to do, if you're using non-elemental damage, keep running this over and over again until you hit a crit with your best damage dealer. So that's going to increase your overall score because you're going to have a bigger max damage output. So for this run, I had 74k, pretty decent, but my best run was like 7k, I think, because of the actual max damage score that I had. Because of the crit you will get from a non-elemental damage dealer. So just keep that in mind. If you have non-elemental damage dealers, keep running this over and over with your best non-elemental damage dealer, and you will get the crit will just get you a bigger score boost. So anyway, for magic, for Armored Scorpion, honestly, my magic team is Garbo. My magic team is just not very good. So what I put together, I just put together something like this. So Sephiroth is just my best magic DPS by far, with his OB10 Edge Wings, OB9 Shinra Blade, and he's got like Power Soul, Silver Staff, OB4, then Sunumbrella, OB10. So he's just going to be doing all the damage. The reason why I have Yuffie and Aerith in here is because Yuffie is going to buff up Sephiroth with her OB6 Crystal Cross. It's going to buff up his magic attack, and it's going to make him stronger. And then for Aerith, she has Snowflake, and that's going to debuff the enemy's magic defense. So these two are in the battle specifically to make Sephiroth do the most damage he can possibly do. And that's pretty much it. I mean, this Armored Scorpion is weak against water, and I just don't have any magic water DPSs. And like I said, it's not beneficial to bring a P-Attack team in here because you're going to get heavily nerfed with this P-Attack thing if you turn it on. And you want to turn it on because it's a free stage level 7, so it's just beneficial to bring a magic team into this battle. But yeah, this is pretty much what I did. This is pretty much the limits I can push. So the max HP, it's max HP, max enemy HP. I don't even kill the enemies, I just kill the bosses. Then pretty much everything's maxed, except, like I said, setting this to just default, the P-Def and M-Def. And then I have this, the Gauge fill at 30% instead of 70 because the Gauge fill is so freaking slow if you put it at 70%. So honestly, this is my team right here. I'll just go through a quick run and I'll show you how it goes. So here we go, Mr. Scorpion. So we're not even going to worry about the ads. I'm just going to do everything I can to support Sephiroth, so he'll be doing the most damage he can possibly do. So Stalwart Faith on Sephiroth. Probably going to use the Snow Spell. And then, pretty much from here on out, Sephiroth is just going to be... Oh, crap. So I didn't know they were looking at the ad. Well, that actually is going to affect my score a little bit. Anyway, we're just going to keep spamming this. Yuffie, she can actually just spam her water stuff now. So Sephiroth, he's just going to keep spamming. And the other two, they can honestly just keep spamming their best magic attacks too. Until this dude is dead. Which is going to be here shortly. There we go. So honestly, this was a tad slower than my best run because I did not know Sephiroth was aiming at that first ad, so it kind of hurt my score a little bit. But despite that, we still got a score of 69,000. Nice, right? And if I were to get 69,000, with this is just a team with this one magic DPS and 2 supports. So just with that, 69,000, that would put me in like top 70 right now, which is, you know, pretty good. It might not last the whole time, but it would easily get top 300. But anyway, yeah, like I said, if you can't do either of these battles, like if your teams are not strong enough or you're just a newer player, then just, I would say, tweak the battle effects that affect boss HP and enemy HP and the attack. Whatever just works for you, and just do the best you can. I think I run this enough times where I have achieved the best I possibly can do, and there's just way too many whales ahead of me, so I'm pretty much at my limit. So 76,000, I'm happy with that. 11th place, and it'll probably drop to probably around 20, 30, because that's tends to what happened during these events. But anyway, that's my video on this. Honestly, did I show my team for this? I don't think I showed my actual team for my best effort. So this is this cowgirl Tifa. She just has all physical attack DPSs, or not DPS, but stat sticks for the materia. There you go. Let's go to Matt. He's just mainly here just for the PDEF buff. And then Cloud. This P attack all allies thing is very good. And there you go. Anyway, yep, hope you found this a little bit helpful. I think this is pretty cool, man. It kind of takes the dungeon ranking and kind of just minimizes it to just one battle, and we just try to do the best we can with that one battle. It kind of saves time. You know, a lot of people don't have the time to keep running a dungeon ranking over and over and over again. And I think this is a pretty cool way to save a little bit of time for those type of people. But anyway, yep, if you enjoyed this video, please give this video a like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Later.